Hi, I'm Beezy, and it's Wednesday, August 25th. And I thought that we could all use a tree bath and do a rambling in Gaia and probably end up by some kind of water as we get going. So come along for the ride. Got lots of birds around. We do some bushwhacking a little here. Got some pups. Lots of blackberries. So what I wanted to, was nudged to really come and play with is that with everything that's going on and every moment, sorry for the bumpy ride, went through a little marsh there, every moment things seem to speed up even faster and more things occur, and there can be things that really certain things that really trigger you, and certain things you can look at and you can see all of it, you can see all sides of it, you can see it from different views, you can see the strategy behind things, whether it's from the, in quotes, dark or light. We're having a conversation about this on the IUV comment section early this morning. So how do you do that? How do you step out of the out there while fully living in or residing in the out there, and not only stay calm, not only stay not crazy or sad or angry or a combination of all the above? How do you stay empowered? How do you stay powerful? How do you stay in the full creatorship of who you are? Good question. And that's what we're going to play with as we wander through this beautiful stretch of Gaia right here. One of the best ways to do that, aside from breathing, put your hand on your heart wherever you are for a moment, 1,000,000 times a day. Breathe in deep, ground yourself into Gaia, ground yourself in the source, and most important, ground yourself into your high heart, into your I am presence, to your soul. Another really helpful thing to do is to, in a quiet moment, and these, you can do this meditating, you can sit down, you can take hours to do it, you can clear your calendar. All that's cool, great way to do it. But if you have a lot of things to do, and this whole hyper-accelerated unfolding seems to be hyper-accelerating everything you have to do, or things on your schedule, or whatever it is, or the feeling of, rushing, you may not quite have that. So you can do something even better, because you can do it more often, and it could just be 30 seconds here, a minute or two there, Some people take a coffee break or a cigarette break or, bathroom break, whatever. So take those, but do, a heart-centering break. And do it intentionally. And what I mean by that is when you're doing that, you're doing the breathing, you're also going to tune into your heart. Put your hand on your heart. That's just a helpful way to help you figure out that's where your attention wants to be, in case your mind wants to pull it away. Ask yourself, what do I know? Don't think the answer, feel the answer. Just like you might look at this scene here and Well, hey, I'll leave this shot here for a minute. You can focus on that. Just continue to breathe. What do I know? Feel what you know. When you breathe and you ask the question, feel your consciousness, feel your attention, intention, not in your head, right? So if I'm doing this and I'm relaxing, I take a deep breath. What do I know? But I feel it here, right? I listen to it here. I connect with and touch into and follow it here, not thinking, what do I know? Well, I know this, right? Okay? You can do that in here, but it's a completely different thing that happens. It's the heart brain instead of the mental brain. It doesn't have the same noise chatter. It doesn't have the same distractions. It doesn't have the same kind of default revert to things. And it doesn't conjure up the same frequency vibration by any measure. So, you're doing this, you're tuning in to your knowing. You're asking yourself what you know. You could focus it in general about what's going on. You could focus it about something that's lit you up, some kind of thing you just heard or saw or experienced, right? Looked into, whatever it is. And feel into that. Because right this moment, it's always, but right this moment, we'll take that, with the different information coming out, the different, big drops, and the different, waving, tap dancing, teeth gnashing, get your attention, distract you, right at this moment, relates around a lot of things. The FDA is one, the jab is another. So can you feel into that as a way to, a lot of people say, well, I have to be informed. Great. Be informed with all of you. And a lot of people say, well, I have to look at the reports. Great. Then look at all the reports, not only in the linear, but look at the reports from your telemetry array. Your telemetry array has a lot of reports to give you. They have your frequency measurement reports, they have your consciousness reports. Your telemetry array gives you a tuning into all of your senses, not just your 5, but all of your senses. It tunes you, aligns you into your full multidimensionality. It tunes you into your intuitive read on things, your energetic read on things. It tunes you into your connectivity on things. And you can all do it very quickly. You don't need practice if you're not used to doing it. But you can do that, and you pull all of that in to when you tune into your knowing, when you ask, what do I know? And when you do that, you'll start to see that there's a bigger picture. There's a more, careful now, going down, but you got to be careful. Careful. There you go. There's a bigger picture, a more complete picture, a more nuanced picture. You'll see more complexity, more detail, and more beautiful, cosmically delicious richness of every moment, every frame, every aspect of these stages, these moments that we're in. And even though it may feel at some times or have the perception sometimes of being scary or chaotic or angering or any and all of those things and so many more, it is absolutely a cosmically delicious time to be right here. You wanted to be right here. You wanted to be part of this. You raised your hand and said, I'm all in. And so if you can go in this knowing space, you can remember when you did that. You can remember how magnificent you are and how much your individual frequency, your unique frequency signature, and all the gifts that you have already experienced or have yet to experience for the very first time are needed right in this moment. They're essential, integral to what's going on. So this is a practice that's for you. It's a practice for your small collective. It's a practice for all of the human collective. And it's a practice to aid in all of all's expansion. You can do this. So play with it. And love to have you leave in the comments section or come on over on the IVV and have a conversation with me about it. I love